welcome to another episode of
Sydney
and Miss Jenny. We hope that you're really looking forward to this video. As you can see today, we're not in our house at all. We're actually outside in our yard, and we thought we would have a little campfire and roast some marshmallows. So I'm going to go ahead and light our fire. And Sydney, you're probably going to want to go ahead and get a marshmallow. We'll go ahead and light our campfire there.
First we have to unclip the marshmallows. We don't want to eat a clip.
No, clips probably wouldn't roast very well, would they?
That'd be terrible. We would hate them.
Now, just a couple days ago on Sunday, we celebrated Easter, and we had an Easter egg hunt, and we watched church on TV since we couldn't leave our house and actually go to church.
Also, we don't want flies getting in a marshmallow, so we're going to clip it back.
Oh, yes, that is a very good idea. Always keep your marshmallows closed. That way you don't get bugs in them. And we had a wonderful time celebrating Easter. And in the Bible, after Easter was over, the disciples were very sad. They were also a little afraid. They didn't know what to do. Their best friend, Jesus, was not with them anymore. Sydney, what would it be like to lose your friend?
It would be very sad, very hard. It would be very... You wouldn't be as happy. You wouldn't be as comfortable.
Yeah. And so for the disciples, they were feeling all of those things. And so they had to make a choice. What were they going to do now that Jesus wasn't with them anymore? And so they decided the best thing was to go back to what they did before they met Jesus. And for many of them, that was fishing. Remember, we've heard all of the Bible stories about them on the boat, Jesus walking on the water out to their boat, the night when there was the big storm and the boat was rocking back and forth and Jesus was asleep, and they woke Jesus up and said, wake up, we're going to sink. And Jesus told the wind and waves to be still. They were very familiar with fishing and being on a boat and water. And that's where they felt comfortable. So they went back there, back to fishing. And one night, after fishing all night long, they looked out onto the shore and they saw something interesting. They saw a campfire right there on the beach. And Sydney, was there a bear sitting around the campfire?
Yes.
A bear?
No.
No. Was there a dog?
No.
No, not a dog. Let's see. Oh, well, it was by the ocean, so maybe a dolphin.
No.
No. Was it
It was by the ocean. Maybe a fish.
a fish? Was there a fish sitting by the campfire toasting marshmallows?
Was there a shark eating fish?
Oh, I hope it wasn't a shark. No, actually, it was a person. And when the disciples came up in the boat, they couldn't see who exactly it was. But, oh, they could smell some yummy fish cooking. Hey, Sid, why don't you help me? You want to roast a marshmallow? Let's see if we can smell the marshmallows toasting. Can you hand me my stick?
Yes, I can.
Oh, wait, I've got to put the clip back on. Sydney said it's important to put the clip back on. There we go. Oh, look, she already got one ready for me. So, we'll toast this marshmallow here. We'll see if our fire is big enough yet. He's still a little tiny baby fire.
It's like the fire you would get from the lighter.
Yeah, it's just little tiny. We'll have to see if we can get it going bigger here in a minute. If we're actually going to roast up some marshmallows. So, when the friends got off the boat and started walking towards the shore, and they could smell that yummy fish cooking. We don't usually eat fish for breakfast, do we?
No.
No, but back then fish was something they would eat for every meal. It was just a common food. Maybe like bacon for us, or ham.
Most of the breakfast was seafood.
Yeah, you
Let's
think?
just say that.
So they were were used to eating fish for breakfast, so they could smell the fish cooking. And then they recognized the person sitting around the campfire.
Y'all
It
guess who
was their friend.
best friend? Jesus!
It was Jesus. Jesus had come back from the dead. He had risen from the grave. We have been shouting that Jesus is alive. And
Jesus
now
is alive!
here he is sitting, cooking breakfast for his friends.
Best.
Well, they ran out of that water. They came over to that campfire and they sat down and they had the most wonderful conversation with their friend. We can have conversations with Jesus too, and with God through prayer. And that is one way that we can always stay close to Jesus, whether he's sitting right next to us or not. We're looking forward to this campfire, aren't we, Sydney?
I'm trying to roast my marshmallow.
Oh, look, we're starting to get a little bit of a flame. It's a good thing. Our video's almost over and our campfire's just starting. But we're really glad that you could join us today for our Bible adventure outside, where we could learn just how much Jesus loves us, that he would beat death, come alive, and spend time still with those he loves the most. And that includes us. We love you very much, and we can't wait to see you guys. Have a wonderful day, and we're praying for you.
I hope you don't get the coronavirus!
Oh yeah, that's a nice blessing there from Sid. We love you, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye, guys!